going to cover 3 channels in one video
the other day. And the thing is, every response that he's had has not been good whatsoever at all. And if you don't know what's going on, it turns out that the reason why Jaffe is under fire is because he's stating that the reason why Dragon Age Veilguard isn't doing well is because of YouTube internet grifters.
I mean, let's just be honest, man. You guys find anything to grift, bro, at this point. I mean, you guys will spin the narrative on anything. Ain't nobody was saying this 30, 40 years ago when we was watching Aliens with Ripley in the movie, which all happened to look like a tomboy. You know, we said, oh, that's a strong female lead character. Now you fast forward to 2024, even the Aliens movies from 1979 will be considered woke by today's standards.
Every time people throw this word around, it's honestly just losing all of its meaning. Actual grifters, the people that are lying to you to get clicks, those people are the ones skating away. While people that actually
there's a lot of that going on, Alex.
Proper opinions about things and actually believe what they say are being called grifters because you don't agree with their opinions.
So. No, that has nothing to do with it, man. I mean, look at the side turn. You clearly know you don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I mean, Vera Dark, bro, there ain't nothing wrong with David Jaffe said by the only reason why people even support your channel because you happen essentially to be female. You know, the same girls that say we want these over-sexualized characters in video games are the same women that don't want to be over-sexualized in real life. And you know that's a fact. And you men that walk with your woman, if a man looked at your girl and said, dang, she got a nice rack, what's going to happen, Alex? More than likely, you guys are going to get mad and say that you should respect my wife and girlfriend. You know, what reality are you people living in, man? It's the hypocrisy of this situation. When it comes down to hypocrisy, there ain't nobody better exposing that than GaMeStuH. And you know that.
That's a whole fun thing that's happening right now. But let's not get into a tangent now, shall we? Because of this, Jaffe and Vera Dark have been going at each other quite a bit. And honestly, Vera Dark's okay. She's all right. I don't do political content. It's not my jam.
Now, see, the question is, the same people that say that we don't want politics in gaming are the same people pushing what, guys? Politics into gaming. See, this is what you people don't understand. We weren't doing this 30 years ago, bro. Because like I said, if we go back in time and look at the things that we enjoyed, all that would have been considered woke in 2024. But, you know, back then we used to just be able to enjoy the entertainment.
She does, and that's perfectly fine. She has
no, it's not fine because she comes off as a gamer. I've had people argue with me and say that she's a real gamer. Bro, get out of here, bro. The only reason as to why you simps even watch her channel because she got some assets. Y'all did the same thing with Destiny FOMO, bro. You people ain't nothing but a bunch of fakes. And when I'm speaking, I'm not speaking directly towards Alex. I'm speaking in direct to the whole gaming community. You people know exactly what's going on. Ain't nobody gonna watch Vera Dark and want to look at a man. You should know better. I mean, people might look at you with your shirt off and everything, but hey, you know, people don't want to look at Vera Dark if she looked anything remotely like you. Because you know why? She don't got no talking points and she ain't funny. Plain and simple. Melanie Mac went from gaming to politics. You haven't took notice?
Jaffe, and Jaffe has an opposing opinion of Vera Dark. The problem is, though,
the difference is that David Jaffe's opinion holds more weight than Vera Dark's. Plain and simple.
For some reason, Jaffe cannot hold an actual normal conversation throughout the entire thing and proceeds to insult Vera Dark. In fact,
well, I mean, two people that don't like each other insulting one another. Wow! Oh, like that's crazy! Oh my God! Two people that don't like each other insulting each other. Really? Come on, bro. So it's fine for Vera Dark, whatever her name is, to insult David Jaffe, but it's not fine for David Jaffe as an individual to clap back? That's hypocrisy, bro. Because I don't care what my mom told me. It don't matter who it is, bro. I'm my mother's child. So regardless if you decide to insult me, that applies to everybody. You know, like those games rated E for everyone.
Here's what he said.
You just don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do this. You are in that chair, Vera, because of your hair and your face. And
the funny thing is, she got a lot of foundation and makeup, and you can tell because look at her complexion on her face, man. I've had women told me, bro, like I've said, I've talked to several girl gamers, and to be honest with you, a lot of them ain't fans of these girls either. So you guys can't sit there and say, oh, it's all David Jaffe being sexist. What about all the women that disagree with these girls as well?
And that's fine, by the way. There's no problem with that. I don't deny anyone making money and building an audience off, the things that they've got.
They're assets.
But let's be clear. So far, my encounters with you online, you are kind of you're a mental lightweight. And that's fine. You have about as much mental capacity as a spider that I killed in my shower this morning.
That's Marvel Spider-Man 3.
That was something. That was something. So everybody's been clapping back at Jaffe because not about
what grown man, like, bro, she's not my wife. Why would I care enough in clapping back in regards to another? I don't even know if she's dating anybody, to another person's woman. As a grown man, I mean, I know a lot of you guys that watch my channel have responsibilities and you have children and you have your own wives and stuff and kids. Why do you think any of us are supposed to care? These are two people going back from one another that clearly don't like each other. The end. It ain't deeper than what you're trying to do, Alex.
Attacking Vera Dark, but just the fact that he decided to go.
What do you mean attacking Vera? You just said they went back and forth, which means that they're both attacking each other. It doesn't even matter who started it first. It's the fact that they're both engaging on it, which also means as an individual, I shouldn't throw myself in there. But I'm only talking about this situation because I want to break down the hypocrisy so people understand where I'm coming from as to what's really wrong with this gaming community. But go ahead, Alex. I still do enjoy your content.
Opinion over a video game that's actually pretty mid. But you know what? Let's talk about it and see what actually happened afterwards. Because that's really where the fun begins. Or ends. Really what
to hate watching.
Jaffe, here's where I think wires are in fact being crossed. I don't think people hate you. I think people look at you and they say, you are a beacon of the industry. You were someone who created one of the most iconic video game characters literally of all time. Okay. It's kind of concerning why you don't really understand the perspective of what the modern gamer...
I don't understand. What do you mean? Like, first off, don't even put Vera Dark in regards to the modern gamer because she don't even have a gaming history, bro. I don't care what... I've seen her... I do not care, bro. Like I've said, I played a lot of games as I've grown up, and I'm not going to sit there and disvalue myself and my accolades and achievements for anybody. Because I know what I've done and I know what I've achieved. That's why you guys run from my challenges, because you guys cannot face me because you don't want to be exposed. And that's fine. At the end of the day, bro, David Jaffe did not say anything wrong in regards to defending himself as an individual, and neither did Vera Dark. The end. Doesn't need to be any more than what you're trying to do right here.
Is experiencing, especially when the modern gamer for today really wants the exact same kind of character you created back then.
That's the biggest that I've ever done. You know, I need to get me a siren for my videos. What are you talking about, bro? The modern gamers playing Fortnite, Apex Legends. Majority of the games that are popular happen to have some form of wokeness. Apex Legends? That game has LGBT characters and that game is popular. What are we doing here, guys? I'm going to break it down for you. People don't want to play these type of games because they're comfortable with where they at. Overwatch 2, another game that has, Soldier, what does that do? Soldier 76, which happens to be one of them GAY characters. People still play it. So what are we doing here, bro? People are comfortable with what they like and they're not going to change for anybody. The end.
They're looking for that attitude, that swagger, as the kids say.
That don't work no more, bro. That is what they call the radical 90s. Okay, that's why you had TMT, Sonic, and that's why every character Crash Bandicoot. That's why all these characters had an attitude. Things is a product of its time frame, bro. That's like me complaining why people don't listen to Elvis Presley. I don't know, because that came out in the 60s. Like, what are we doing here, people? Like, I really don't understand, but go ahead.
They're trying to find a way of trying to just have a little fun. Remember how Kratos had some fun?
Well, then go back and have that fun by loading up your PS2. Let's stop complaining about the direction of gaming, because honestly, it sounds like the people that complain about, my music used to mean something during the 70s and 80s, and all y'all doing is, with this rap hippity hip hop, the hippity hippity with the bang bangs. Oh, my Lord.
Everything that he did, that's pretty much what everybody's thinking about. What happened to those kinds of characters? And when they look at you, they say...
Well, I mean, like I've said before, things is a reflection of your time frame, bro. I remember back then people used to say derogatory, like, I don't even want to say it in the video, but we used to be like, that's stuff. Like, what? Yeah, that's, And we used to say that word loosely. You know what I'm saying? If you guys know, if you from the old school, you know exactly what I meant when I said that is stuff. Like when we didn't like something, oh, we don't play that. That's stuff. You know, with the long, probably 6-7 letter word. You know exactly where I'm going here with this. That's what we used to say. You cannot get away with that now.
Wow. Jaffe made one of the most iconic characters of all time that really was just fun to play and didn't really care about anything.
I mean, the last time I checked, you guys said he copied Rygor.
Dare I say?
Come on, man.
Testicular fortitude bread.
Even he said he copied Onimusha. Like, y'all don't know your gaming history. Because there's a difference between me and several of these content creators. First off, God of War copied Devil May Cry and Onimusha. That's where a lot of his ideas came from. And I would also say Ninja Gaiden.
Who you are now, it's almost like a very strange juxtaposition.
And let's not forget Rygor.
Really know who the real Jaffe is. Did he really create God of War? Did he actually change throughout that entire time frame? And why are things so different? So what's actually happening is when you're making statements about, oh, it's the gamer's fault, or you're blaming people.
We do need the gamers to buy the games. Like, what do you guys expect? If y'all don't buy these games, the gaming industry is going to plummet. I mean, it's a pretty simple concept to understand, regardless if we consider it garbage. I mean, at this point, that's why I just went straight retro. I don't care for this argument. I don't care for this war no more. I don't care for any of this, bro. But I'm going to expose that hypocrisy.
YouTube content because they don't like the way things are. And here's where the rubber meets the road with the entire thing. Asmongold, Vera, Stuttering Craig, I can't speak for any of them.
I can't.
But for me personally, what I've noticed is a lot of people today, especially the ones that are saying things like everything is woke and things like that.
And that's exactly what they're doing. You do know Asmongold and Vera Dark, whatever her name is, are doing that. I mean, I've seen Asmongold literally hate a game because it wasn't similar. It wasn't similar to the game that he previously played. What are you people doing, bro?
They're not really looking for what the modern audience wants today. They're looking for the characters.
Oh, really? Because last time I checked, Asmongold was playing Elden Ring. But okay,
you created. They're looking for the
characters. No, they're not, bro. Come on, man. Now at this point, you're lying to yourself. Like, I mean, look at it. He got the side turn. You know when Alex is lying when he looking to the side.
You brought into the fold the way you brought a style, a grit, a realism, a dirt to everything. And really,
God of War is by far not realistic.
You just gave characters that people could relate to, regardless of whether they were a guy or a girl or what have you. And people really are looking for something like that today. Something that's not sanded down, brushed away, removed all the edge. Something that's
now all of a sudden we're gonna sit there. The same edgelords that you people used to hate back in the days. You guys want the edgelords to come back? Hold on, I'm quite confused here.
Be real dark and can have.
Because I remember being called an edgelord. Well, now there's different interpretations, but an edgelord back then was considered derogatory. Now you guys want the edgelords back? Wow.
I'll to it.
Oh wow.
But then when you blame those exact same people for why Dragon Age Veilguard failed. People look at you like, you made God of War. Why would you say to the people that...
Wrong, because isn't this the same person when Dreamcast made a video and the guy that made a Void said, well, working on a Void says, oh, I'm going to make this game like this with the pronouns to aggravate you, Elon Musk. And you guys said, well, I don't know him specifically, but there was gamers saying that you just ruined your own game. So we can't sit there and act like this ain't going on, bro.
Literally bought your product, loved the stories you created and crafted, and the games you made. Why would you say that they're the ones as to why a video game is failing? Rather than maybe
it is.
The reason why that game is failing is because it tries to be the Marvel movie of writing in video games and just really remove itself from its heritage of what Dragon Age Origins was, or take no notes or information from what Baldur's Gate 3 did. But we're going to blame the...
Well, that's funny because the last time I checked Baldur's Gate 3, you could sleep with a bear and ain't nobody called that woke. That is actually pretty disgusting behavior. Like, that is still woke. Who? Oh, you have the choice to do... No, brother, male and female. Okay? That is it. We don't need people going around sleeping with bears because they think it's funny. No, like you said, we want realism here. Male and female only, the way God created it to be. Bears should not be involved in any sort of, type of activities.
People behind the camera and the gamers themselves. Maybe that's the point you're not seeing that white people are
No, bro, I'm not. So did you just call him a white boy? There's a lot of white noise going on in here. Oh, you rage! They're gonna call me, oh no, it's GameStuH. That's my new name from now on. Oh no, it's GameStuH. Chiming in, telling us how we're a bunch of hypocrites in this community. Oh no, it's you, GameStuH.
Just saying.
I was not sexist to Vera. Stop the clowns. I was not. I was mean to her. Trust me, because I was worried because I knew people would think I was. But I was like, this is not, I know people will think this is sexist or misogynistic, but it's really not. And I was checking with women. I'm like, hey, watch this for me, because maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. Trust me, I've talked to a lot of girl gamers, and they don't like Vera Dark. So, like I said.
Don't get me wrong.
So
everybody's got a blind spot. I would hate to think I actually would say something sexist or misogynistic, but in this case, I was like, I don't think it is. But again, I could still be wrong. Educate me if I am.
You see, Jaffe, the definition of sexism is prejudice, stereotype.
You can't learn everything from a definition, bro. People don't work like that, bro. Oh, that's what it means, because then that would apply to anything. I guess what you guys do in video games is sexist by over-sexualizing female characters. You do understand, Alex, like I'm assuming you touch grass or whatever. You do understand that most, probably 99% of the women that live in this world that are actually decent women don't want to be over-sexualized. You always hear time and time again that they want people to appreciate them for who they are. That's how people work in real life. Let me go around and say, hey, girl, you got a nice rack. Hey, girl, you got some nice assets. Bruh, I'm going to be getting arrested for sexual harassment, and you people know it. Stop the cap. That is my problem with this community, is the fact that you guys cap so hard for this garbage. And I don't care about this definition because, to be honest with you, yes, I guess you could say that, but the same girls asking for over-sexualized characters are the same girls that don't want to be over-sexualized in real life. You people know this.
Or discrimination, typically against women on the basis of sex.
And that also could mean based off what Vera Dark is doing. It's the same thing. Bruh, you know what, man?
The only reason that Vera Dark is able to do what she does, has a following of what she does, is because she's a pretty girl.
Which I would have to disagree, because I've seen better looking girls at Target and Walmart.
Literally, out of your own words, because of her hair and who she is and what she looks like, that's why she has a following and is able to make her content. That is
just like how Sniper Wolf made a career off video gaming by having her boyfriend play for her. You know, let's act like these things haven't happened, guys.
The definition of sexism. You were being sexist to her, even if you were also trying to be mean.
How is he being sexist, bro? Like I said, he's saying the truth, bro. Ain't nobody gonna watch her channel if that was a man. You know, if a straight man gonna watch, bro, ain't nobody. Bro, I'm surprised you got straight men that watch your channel, bro. And with you taking your shirt off and everything, you know. But you are a funny individual, man. And like I said, no hatred towards Alex. I think he's still funny. He's a funny dude, man. But like I said, bro, this is a bad look for everybody.
Stereotyping her, and then of course.
Well, I mean, there's stereotypes in the games, though. What are you talking about? The same over-sexualized characters in Stellar Blade with all these assets. These are the same women advocating for that. But I guarantee you, if any man looked at Vera Dark the same way they be looking at Stellar Blade, she'll have a problem with that. She'll be on Melanie Mac talking about I got stalkers. Let's not act here, people. Like I said, man, I get it, you guys do this stuff on the internet, but let's add some, like you said before, some realism. And we know what the realism consequences are.
Her because her ideas aren't good enough, because she's as smart as a spider. But her looks are okay, so that's why she has a following. I mean, you basically just did exactly that. Now, I don't know if that would also fall under misogyny, because misogyny says that it's a dislike or contempt for or ingrained prejudice against women. I don't think you're ingrained prejudice against women. I just think you were using her physical appearance as a way to clap back at her, I guess, for what she does and how she does things with her content. Rather than just arguing the points she was making.
Bro, she don't be arguing nobody's points either, bro. What is you talking about, bro? And this is why I don't feel like this video is genuine. Because like I said, you heard what I said, guys. They're both wrong in this situation. There's nobody right here, bro. It's two people arguing, two people that don't like each other. The end. It's not as deep as the way this dude Alex is trying to push it. I'm sorry.
Basically just ad hominem. You were just basically making fun of her for her appearance. I don't even know why, because that had nothing to do with the conversation. Then you were belittling her because
No, not necessarily, but it does have everything to do with her content, because to be honest with you, she's making this content due to her appearance. I can give you several examples of girls that went from using gaming as a crutch to not even doing gaming no more. Sniper Wolf, Melanie Mac, Vera Dark. Like, bro, there's several different content creators that happen to be women that have done this, that have used their looks and appearance because they know they got a bunch of sips on the internet. And this is what they do. Destiny FOMO. using gaming as a crutch to push her OnlyFans. Come on, bro. Let's not front here, bro. Let's not front. And I know I'm gonna get a few people angry with this video, but I don't care, bro, because I'm speaking the truth.
Fact that she is attractive, and then using that as a way to put yourself above her in the argumentative conversation, because you really had no other point to go on.
And you don't have a point either, because you don't even know what you're talking about.
That's why everybody thinks it's sexist.
Nah, you guys, bro, nah, bro. Like, nah, stop going there. It's so sexist, guys, that he's asking other females about what he said. Bruh, come on, bro. You can tell by him looking, bro. Does this look like a man that's telling you the truth?
I mean, if you can't see that, I don't.
I can't see it, bro. I really can't, because and on top of it, why you defending you doing it again, bro? Defending another man's wife, bro. I hope a man would do the same for you. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know what to tell you, my boy.
Yeah, so like the Popo says, you implied that she only has a channel and audience because of her hair and her looks.
I agree.
Because she's a woman. That's not sexist. That's not misogynistic. That's me being mean to her and saying the only thing, in my opinion, based on what I've seen of hers, that allows her to be able to do what she does.
They'll give her a channel.
She is an attractive or semi-attractive woman. Talking to
I mean, it's true, though. How many times you guys go on these female channels and the first thing you see in the comments is how they compliment them? Do you see people doing that on I've had a few people compliment me and whatever, and I literally don't even entertain it. A lot of the times I just be trolling people. Like, I went to Cult Classics video one time. I was like, oh, wow, you look good with some lipstick. And I already know she ain't the type of girl to do that. So clearly that's a troll. I be doing a lot of that in this community. So people got to be careful for falling for those traps. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, there's some genuine compliments. Oh, I love you, Vara Dark. Oh, Melanie Mac, you look so good. You look like I would put you in my mac and cheese. You know? Are we going to sit there and act like a lot of these so-called quote-unquote girl gamers don't have guys that watch their channel because of how they look or what they wish they had in their household?
Is it mean? Oh, yeah.
The only people that are going to agree with this video are people that either have a girlfriend or have kids, or don't have problems talking to women. That's the only people that are going to have no issues with my video. I can guarantee that.
Is it cruel? Of course. I mean, she was similarly in both of her previous clips the same to me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And this is where the lack of self-awareness is astounding.
I want to hear it. What do you mean? So hold on. No, bro. No. You need to calm. You need to chill out, bro. Because you're sitting there saying that he has a lack of self-awareness, but he's admitting of what he said was wrong. You're the same dude that will literally fight for a female that ain't even yours, bro. And you'll be sitting there damaging the street and she'll go back to the abuser boyfriend. She using you, bruh. That's what you're doing. You're being used by females. And that's not even a man behavior, bro. You got to stick up for oneself, bruh. I am not defending nobody else's woman, bruh.
People in your own live stream are calling you out, telling you, hey, buddy, maybe that was kind of sexist. And instead of
wow. But so it's fine to insult men, but it ain't fine for a man to defend himself. So if a woman came out and attacked me, I'm supposed to sit there and take it. Oh, go ahead, hit me because I'm masculine and I got more power. No, like I said, my hands is rated E for everyone.
No, I was being mean. You were being mean to her because of her sex and her appearance.
Doesn't matter. They don't like each other. People say things all the time, man. Like, you're driving in the car, the guy, he might not be a race car, but he might sit there and say, hey, man, he might have even black friends. Oh, get out of here, you monkey. Because he's mad. People say things when they're upset. You should understand that. Oh, he's a racist. Hold him to a certain standard. That's some woke stuff you're doing, bro.
Her gender.
Move on.
And who she is.
Drive off.
Fighting those.
Drive off. You're still fighting. You're still trying to reason with the person. Drive off, Alex. It ain't worth stressing about. But Alex is the same type of dude that will see some stuff like that and then pull over the parking lot and question the dude while he's at the convenience store. Hey, man, you shouldn't talk to people like that. You shouldn't do that. You know, the world is different. Bruh, ain't nobody got time for this.
Insulting her, like I said earlier.
But previously. She insulted him too, though. Two wrongs don't make it right.
Can't grasp those two things together and realize what's actually happening is astounding to me.
You say he doesn't know what's happening, but he just admitted about what he said was wrong.
But it gets worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, it gets worse?
Based on what she said about me, and frankly, based on if you go to her page, I mean, most of her stuff is just mean-spirited, ha-ha, liberal tears, blah, blah, blah. So forgive me, you know, if you can't point to me and show a history of anything like misogyny, sexism, cruelty, homophobia, racism.
But that's not even funny for me. And I have a very crude sense of humor. But the thing is, it's so distracting.
I would disagree, but go ahead.
Try to make an actual argumentative point.
I personally don't care, bro. Like I said, I got my point. Vera Dark said something insulting to him, and he said something back towards her. The end. What else is there to argue, Alex? You did a whole, 2 hours of this? Seriously? Like, I mean, this ain't even me having a problem with either of these individuals. But like I said, as a man, you know, we're going to just look at it like, okay, regardless, it doesn't even matter who started it. They both don't like each other. He don't like the people she associates with. They have differences of opinions. That's fine. The end. Like, why are you trying to stretch it further than what it is, man? Oh, well, he said this. Well, she said this. Let's bring up the things that she said. Who cares at the end of the day? She could have insulted him talking about his appearance. Oh, you get out of here, you 50-year-old fat white, fat old white man. Is this what we did? I'm sorry, I should have addressed it. You know what? If this continues on, I'm gonna address another one, and I'm gonna address it with a more funny. I just wanted to bring out some logic to y'all, but if that because I already have the ideas going on in my head, and it's gonna be hilarious. You know, like this is too much, man. You know, we're better than this. Ain't nobody gotta waste their time on this, bro. Hey, be quiet, David Jaffe. You out here looking like Dr. Eggman from the Sega Genesis. Like, what?
Argument.
All right, let's see.
The thing is, that completely takes away from everything. And looking at her YouTube channel, in a sense of, oh, the reason why I'm not being sexist is because she's mean to liberals, isn't an argument either.
That
her
is
having a perspective being more conservative has nothing to do with the remarks that you made specifically towards her appearance, and who she is as a person. Her content has literally nothing to do with the remarks that you made. How you're trying to connect these two things together is a...
Well, I mean, that's kind of, I disagree, because her, like you said, she's conservative and he has liberal standpoints. So you can't sit... Bro, see, I'm too good at breaking this. See, y'all think Alex is better at breaking stuff down, but he's not. I'm better. That's why we changing it to Oh No, It's GameStuH. So Oh No, It's GameStuH is saying, you just said that she has conservative values, right? And she talks down on liberals. He happens to be liberal. So you're saying that, yeah, maybe these comments might not be directed towards him specifically, but they are directed towards people that happen to be liberal, right? Which would also mean that she's applying it to people like David Jaffe. Oh, wow. How hard is that for Alex to understand what's going on here? Bro, it's like if I called a person of his descent a certain slur, you know, you're going to get offended too. Why? Because I'm white. Right? You know, I don't care about all this Brazilian stuff y'all would tell me. Man, the man's a white man. Plain and simple. Okay? I just don't get it, bro. I don't care, bro. It ain't that serious. You know, oh, I didn't just use it for him. I used it. Well, you said him, which also means that anybody else that looks similar to him would apply to that. That's like a person like him going into a thing with all black people and say, monkey. Oh, and they all look back at him and say, what you say? Oh, no, I wasn't saying to you. I was talking to that one over there, that primate. What? Bro, you talking to all of us. I'm saying he looked like a monkey. he looked like a monkey. Not all you 50 black people about to stomp my head in. No, not y'all. Him, that one over there in the corner. Are you serious? Bruh, ain't nobody want to hear it, because regardless if the insult wasn't directed towards him or to everybody else, everybody's looking at it like we all the same. Do you understand how that works? But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I already know there are going to be a few of his fanboys in my comment section, and I personally don't care from anybody. Take care. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let's not forget, GameStuH won another W.